Welcome back. I thought you did the scoreboard. We didn't update the scoreboard. Well, welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. It's not the Ducks and the Bombers. It is instead the Tigers and the Cardinals.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lake
As we get ready to go for the next to last game of the
Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers and the Pleasant Plains Cardinals.
tournament. I'm Dwayne Hulett, Kenny Suter alongside. Here is the starting lineups for this contest.
Junior guard, wearing number 20, Annabelle Fortin. A junior guard, wearing number 24, Marissa Robertson. A junior guard, wearing number 5, Brooke Buchanan. A junior guard, wearing number 32, Lily Macomb.
Cardinals and Tigers.
Wearing number 44, Lana Gray. Jim Melville is the head coach for the Illini Bluffs Tigers. For Pleasant Plains, a junior guard, wearing number 1, Addie Frazee. A senior guard, wearing number 2, Keegan Morley. A senior forward, wearing number 5, Megan Garrett. A senior forward, wearing number 13, J.C. Smith. And in the middle, a senior, wearing number 23, Julie Redlaw. T.J. Frazee is the Pleasant Plains head coach.
That's one of the best pregame warm-up sounds ever. I don't even know what it is.
I think it's just ready for this.
That's right. That's
By
right.
oh
Yep.
my gosh.
You're correct.
Oh,
That is right.
I knew it. I knew it.
You
2
had
weeks-
it and
I
you
knew-
lost it.
I knew it 2 weeks ago because we got it right in music trivia at the VFW. But it starts out with a drive that'll go up and miss.
Lakoviak misses the shot.
Rebounded by J.C. Smith. Got to see Pleasant Plains playing earlier today where they won. Really, really great matchup.
And Derek down low gets the bucket as Megan Derrick gets the 2.
Line of us in the charcoal looking around.
Lakoviak pull-up jumper. Derrick with another rebound. And Frazee's going to take it back the other way. Morley, excuse me. My Moberly, I had all the right letters except I added a B. Morley.
Inside
Smith
could
has
be
it
stolen.
taken away by Fortin on the pass from Redmond. 6:53. Can you not read my writing?
Not at all.
Fortin missed the shot. Redmond with the rebound, and Frazee goes back. How can you not read my writing?
Because it looks like a U instead of an R.
For who?
Fortin.
Megan Derrick had a shot, no good. Got her own rebound, and she's going to be fouled by a Tiger. Number 44 for Illini Bluffs picking up the foul. That
Autumn Gray.
is Autumn Gray.
On the ground, so they'll drive, shoots that one up. That one will be off the mark by Smith. 6:29 remaining.
You might have to tell me some of these numbers because not all of them are in the, on the deal here.
Alrighty.
For
Off the
Bluffs.
knees, so it will be Pleasant Plain.
Purple basketball.
what's number 24's name?
For which team?
Illini Bluffs. I got the numbers for the other one.
Marissa Robertson. Frazee with the drive.
Who's number 3 for Illini Bluffs?
Trinity Lemmerman. Three-pointer by Smith, and that one will be off the front and out. Rebounded by Brooke. That's, yep, on the floor.
Fortin.
They'll call the foul on Redmond, her first, team first.
Shot by Lukoviak, off no good. Gray with the rebound. Fortin to Robertson, off no good. Derrick gets the rebound for the Cardinals, goes back the other way. Frazee with it. Smith going to look a long 2. It's off no good. Number 5, Brenna Davis.
Brenna Davis.
Who's number 5?
Brooke Backen.
Buchan. Okay.
Oh, they got charcoal on, so it's different numbers, isn't it?
They don't have any numbers on here,
Oh.
so that's why I'm asking. The ones I don't know, I don't remember, but they have. There's Lukoviak, the drive and the bucket.
First points for Illini Bluffs. Makes
Ties
it
it at 2.
I do now see that your roster does not have any numbers on it for Illini West. Or,
Bluffs.
excuse me, Illini Bluffs. I'm just happy I didn't have a game Illini West versus Illini Bluffs.
I did that. The first one was Bluffs against West. Fortin with the rebound on the errant shot. At least I think it was a shot. It might have been a pass. Lukoviak brings it down. Lukoviak has probably been the best player in this tournament. She is legitimately a good ball player. And Redmond comes up with the rebound. Frazee's going to take it back the other way, or comes up with the errant pass. Frazee takes it back the other way. Morley to Derrick. Her shot's off, no good. And they're going to call Redmond with the foul again. It's going to be her second, team second.
Cardinal person without charge to number 23, Julie Redmond. That's her second, team second.
You know, in the 3 Pleasant Plains games that I have called here from today and yesterday, Redman has at least gotten 2 or 3 fouls in this first half. 4:17 remaining in this first period.
Brooke Buchan on the dribble, picked up by Morley. She is harassing the heck out of Buchan, and Morley's going to pick up the foul. Team foul number 3.
Charge number 2, Tegan Morley. That's her first, team third.
We have Tegan Perry running the camera. That's Tegan Morley playing
Trinity
basketball.
Lemmerman in.
What number? She's number 3.
Number 3. Let's see, most likely that would be on Sienna Hadley. Yes, indeed it is. Her first team 4th.
Who's number 14 for Bluffs?
That is Reese Crate. Inside, that's going to be stolen. And
By
turn around
Lukoviak.
and another foul. This one will be charged to Anna Weber. Lead scorer of this morning.
They gave that to number 5, Megan Derrick, instead.
Okay. First one will fall.
3-2. Bailey Leach checking in for the Cardinals. That one's short. Derrick. Now a jump ball. Lukoviak tied up Leach. Possession to the Cardinals. Leach,
Looks
I
like
think
she got scratched.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. She's rubbing her arm.
I was kind of surprised there was a jump ball call in her mind.
3:45 to go here in quarter number 1. You're wondering, folks, why with Kenny here, he's got the book. I don't have the book in front of me. I never really looked at the roster sheet. Jump ball possession to Illini Bluffs.
That is really odd.
I never looked at the lineup sheet to realize that it didn't have any numbers on Illini Bluffs. I got my lineup out of the book the first time to make sure I had it right. So I remember most of the players, but sometimes there's one that slips through. Marissa Robertson with it.
Out of 6
Fortin.
teams, there's one team that doesn't have it.
Lukoviak tried to get the rebound on the missed shot. Went off of Megan Derrick's foot. 3:20 remaining. Fortin gives it to Limmerman. Limmerman on the dribble, goes down low, or tries to Fortin. Taken away by Hadley, and it goes back the other way. Leach with it now. 3 minutes, Weber with the shot. It's off, no good. Robertson with the rebound for the Tigers.
Weber leading score of the earlier game with Pleasant Plains versus Illini West, and that one will fall.
It's Hadley, I think, isn't there? Or is it, who is that?
Reese.
No, it's number 14, actually, Reese Pruitt.
Well, did he just say
he said the wrong name.
Okay.
He was wrong. It was 14. Fortin is the one that passed it, I think.
Fortin and 14 and
Fortin. Shot blocked. Hadley shot blocked out of bounds. Possession stays with the Cardinals. 5-2.
Hildebrand in for Pleasant Plains, replacing Anna Weber.
The Tigers lead 5-2. 2:26 to go. Frazee, 3. Off, no good.
That was a perfect box out. That was completely textbook.
Pruitt with the rebound. Limmerman. I think that says Crate, but the sheet says Pruitt. So I don't know which one's right. And the aforementioned Reese Pruitt gets the bucket.
Let's go with the sheet then. 1:55 remaining here in this first quarter. 7-2 your score.
Hildebrand in the ball game. And Lokoviak gets the steal. And the left-handed layup is good. And a timeout charge to Pleasant Plains. They trail 9-2. It's the first timeout of the game, and we'll take a break as well. And we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just 30 seconds.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
And we're back here. 1:40 remaining in the first quarter. Leach on the dribble. Gives it to Hildebrand. She goes to the floor, loses it. And jump ball. Possession will stay with Pleasant Plains. 9-2, 1:30 remaining. While we were off air, I might have eaten some M&Ms. Kenny might have been slightly offended.
Slightly offended?
Or slightly something. What was it you said? It's the worst one you'd ever heard?
The ASMR.
Who's number 25?
Number 25, that is Brenna Davis. But the clink of M&M's against teeth might be up there with nails on chalkboard.
Oh, no, not even close. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Okay, folks, anybody listening, would you rather hear somebody chew M&Ms or listen to nails on a chalkboard? Of course, listening to me might be like nails on a chalkboard. Jump shot for Pruitt is good.
6 points for Pruitt.
And the Tigers lead 11-2. Hildebrand to Smith to Weber. That's Sabatka. Weber, 38 seconds. Sabatka again. Has it knocked away, gathers it back up. Smith tries the backdoor cut, can't get there. Goes over to Hildebrand. Weber for 3, left corner. It's off, no good. Rebound to Limmerman. Limmerman pushes it up the other way. 22 seconds remaining. Davis has it swiped away. Weber comes up with it. 12 seconds left. She goes to the hoop. Left-handed layup, short. Picked up off the floor. Outletted to the far side to Limmerman. She hesitates, spins, gets it out. Lokoviak's got to put up a shot. Doesn't get it off. Lakoviak put her hand on her face, said, I didn't realize it was that close to the end of the quarter. And we'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH in just about 30 seconds.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to the Macomb Bombers. What? Taking showing half a lineup or half a huddle or whatever.
Yeah, half a huddle's better.
You know, it is what it is. At least it's like somewhat sort of there. You can kind of squint and it looks normal.
Folks, it's been a long day. I got to give credit to Tegan, because Tegan has went and stood out in the cold for our state championship broadcast last night. He was out there for about 4 hours, so I give him all props for that. He got up and went to work this morning, and then he came here after he went to work. Of course, he said he wanted to call in sick to work, and I told him he couldn't call in sick to work. And Lakoviak steps in front of a pass from Sabatka, and she goes the other way, misses the layup, though. It was
first foul of...
Whoa, man, all the stuff they let go, I can't believe they called that as that, but whatever.
Her second, team second. It is the second period, if you want to change that.
Oh, it is that, isn't it? I didn't need any M&Ms during that timeout, though.
7:40 remaining here. Swings the ball over to Weber. Weber kind of running point now, as last game, really their big offensive focus was getting Weber into the paint.
Yeah, a little bit more height, I think, here probably is part of that reasoning. And they're going to call foul. Lakoviak
going to be her
third.
Her third, team third.
The second one I didn't think she earned. That one she did. And it's going to be a sub come in for Lakoviak. Fortin is going to come in for her. She's going to have to set with 3 fouls here.
Addie Frazee
45 seconds into the second quarter.
Frazee with it. Swings it back up top to Weber. Good defense so far by the Bluffs. So
Frazee for 3.
In for 3.
That's the first basket since the first minute of the game for the Cardinals. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. 11-5, 6:44 to go in quarter number 2. Long two is good by Fortin. Sorry. I'm just going to let you talk. That was the wrong team. There we go. I can't even do the scoreboard right at this point.
Well, you know, I've had about almost twice as much caffeine as they say human bodies should have in one day, so I'm rolling fine. 6:17 shot taken. That is off the mark. On the ground, the time they got it out.
Plains has not been able to get any offense going, but they sure haven't quit trying. They're fighting hard here as Megan Derrick back in the ball game. They are a good team, I feel like, when Derrick and Weber are both on the floor at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Derrick got fouled. We see most likely on Pruitt. Nope, they'll call it on Lemmerman. Her first, team fourth.
Megan Derrick hits the first.
And both. be tipped, but able to get it in on the drive. Lemmerman lets that one fire, misses, rebounded, loops over, and it will stay.
Tiger basketball.
Inside pass, going to let that one fire, misses, gets the rebound, and can't find anywhere to go. And on the fast break, breaks through all the defenders, lets that one loose, can't get it. Underneath the basket, she'll try to save it. Plain still has the ball
Morley
to Frazee.
is all over the place down there.
Oh, yeah.
And a big-time hammer that time. And Morley's the one that's going to go to the free throw line. Fortin is going to pick up the foul.
Team fifth. Looked like it was called on Annabelle Fortin, her first.
That's her first, team fifth.
Chloe Eaton in for number 12, if I can read your handwriting correct.
It is.
Cool. Second shot, that one will hit.
5-point game, 13-8, 5-13, and Morley about ran over Limmerman there, or no, Buchan. Limmerman has it there. Buchan on the dribble now, dumps it out far side. That was Robertson on the shot. Rebound.
Over and back. Limmerman with the second foul.
Eaton was with the shot. Limmerman's going to pick up the foul for the Tigers.
That is the team sixth with 5 minutes remaining.
Lakoviak had the first three. She went out, and it's like boom, 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 boom. They're all picking up fouls now. Weber for a long two. And it's a 3-point game, 13-10. It was travel. It was 11-2 or 11-4. I'm not sure. 11-2, I think, when Lakoviak went out.
Mm-hmm. And it is now 13-10.
If you don't think she's the most valuable player of this tournament, this is just a
lob pass.
Nice job, Megan Derrick going to get it. And they're going to call her for a foul and a reach-in. One of them, either Weber or Derrick. It's going to be Derrick.
So now both tied at 6.
So both will be in bonus the rest of the way. And Derrick's going to pick up another one.
And so that is her third. Team 7th.
You heard that slap even on with our headphones on.
5, Megan Derrick picks up the Pleasant Plains foul. That's her third, team 7.
And a chance to open the lead back up.
For one and bonus.
Buchan at the free throw line. First one is good on the one and bonus. Second quarter has not been as kind to the Tigers as the first quarter was. That was in and out. Eaton down there. Oh, nice. Coming up with it was Limmerman. Is that who that? I can't see who that is.
See who the foul's on?
Eaton's going to go to the free throw line. The rebound was by Pruitt.
Called on a Weber.
Eaton will go to the free throw line.
Illini Bluffs getting a lot of looks down low, like right underneath the basket. They've just not been falling.
21, Anna Weber picks up the Pleasant Plains foul. It's her first, team 8.
Made the second.
15-10 now, 4:20. Tried to get that lob in there, but tipped around by both teams.
Buchan's going to drive. Robertson, Limmerman. Buchan running one-handers off, no good. Smith with the rebound for the Cardinals. Should take it back the other way. Under 4 minutes to go now. Weber for three.
And a steal. It's Swing it around, Frazee with 2. Misses, but it'll be another jump ball.
Jump ball tie.
So, Tigers with the ball. Press is on now. Right down low. That's going to be blocked. Nice job by Burke to get in with it. Weber to Burke. 3:08 remaining now. Inside to Weber, and that will tie the game up. Swings down 1-on-2, and
Burke wanted another block.
So we're 1-on-1. Her first team ninth.
Burke picks up the Cardinal foul. It's her first team ninth.
Bounces up and out.
Congratulations to Camp Point Central. This score is right. They were leading 36-0 at the end of the third quarter. Or at the start of the second half, I should say. Hopefully they were able to hold on to that and get the win. They'll be playing in the state championship game for 1A football next week if that's the case. Foul on the floor.
First foul on Cruitt. 7th team foul.
Frazee at the free throw line shooting 2. First one's good.
14, Reese Cruitt picks up the Illini Bluffs foul.
And the Cardinals have the lead. Come all the way back. A 15-4 run. Make it 16-4. No, I guess it'd be 15-4. I can't do math.
Timeout will have to be taken by Illini Bluffs, as they just need to slow down.
This game being brought to you by Ron Elby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta. With 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson, stop in and see Justin and the crew, or visit them online at www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. And Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling. Since 1960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comforts. Limmerman to inbound for the Tigers. Limmerman still 2:08 remaining in the first half. Oh, there's a nice cut. No finish, though. Chloe Eaton couldn't get the job done. Nearly picked up a foul on the rebound attempt. Pleasant Plains looking to build on a 2-point advantage, and Limmerman's going to pick up, nope, Buchan's going to pick up a foul.
Tiger personal foul charge to number 5, Brooke Buchanan.
Team foul number 8. Madison Burke going to be shooting 2 free throws for the Cardinals. First one's off, no good. 1:45 remaining in the first half. Second one is good. 18-15.
Inside, and that one will fall.
Brenna Davis gets the bucket. 1:30 remaining in the first half. 18-17. Cardinals with a 1-point lead. Weber misses the shot. Limmerman tried. He might have heard Coach Belleville scream no. That's not who he wanted to throw it to, and Weber gets the bucket.
Anna Weber.
Tried to throw it to Reese Cruitt, who's probably not your ball handler. Robertson now to Cruitt. And she has it stolen away again. Oh, they're calling a jump ball.
Wow.
Possession to the Cardinals. 53.6 seconds remaining.
Seems like they're quick to call jump balls, especially in this tournament. There's a couple of them that, you know, two people had their hands on it for a split second and instantly they called it. Weber with it.
Frazee drives. Shot. No, that wasn't Frazee, it was Burke. And a foul's going to be called. Who's it going to be called on?
Be called on Frazee, her first, team 10th.
Double bonus coming for the Tigers.
Annie Frazee, one picks up the
Madison
Cardinals
Robertson,
first.
or is that Cruitt at the free throw line?
Looks like Cruitt.
It is Cruitt, number 14. There's 24. 20-17, 36.1 seconds remaining here in the first half. First one off the back of the rim, no good.
There's a lot of backspin on that ball if you watch.
This double bonus. Missed the first. She left across the line too early. So that one's no good either. Oh, sorry, Kenny. 36 seconds left. Leach on the dribble.
Gonna probably wait out some time, try to get the last shot here. Up 3.
20 seconds remaining. Close to that 5-second violation right there. Madison Burke back to Leach. 10 seconds. Leach is going to drive, has it knocked away.
And it will be Tiger. Well,
Yeah, it will be taken. I thought that was the case. Leach had it knocked off
Yeah.
of her, and she kicked it out of bounds. Oh, I thought it should have been Tiger basketball.
well, he pointed Tiger way
Yeah.
and then changed his mind.
I thought it should have been. The other official pointed Tiger's way, too. Inbounded.
Hey, it doesn't
Limmerman
really matter.
steals it.
Last second shot.
That
Oh,
was a travel
wow.
and a foul. And
I know it's at the very end of a second.
I think they thought it was over sooner than that.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the first half of play as the officials given a dancing rendition of how that foul was not a foul or travel wasn't a travel. I'm not real sure which it was.
I think he was saying because they got hit right when they grabbed the ball, he wasn't going to call the full travel. And then they got hit, and there's 1 second left, so they just said, we'll just end and go to halftime.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Not really, but
Hey, you know what? When it's game 14 of a tournament, I believe even the referees are saying, all right, let's.
well, it's not their 14th game. At any rate, we'll take a break. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH in just a couple minutes.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to Macomb High School. As you might have heard, TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH was happy to broadcast last night's I-8FA State Championship game between West Central and the Amboy Clippers. We were able to talk to John Lawler, the president of the I-8FA Association, and we're going to play that interview here during halftime so you can hear some of what goes on with the 8-Man Football Association and what they're trying to do to move the 8-Man Association farther forward in the years to come. And welcome to halftime here, state championship game. And full disclosure, this is before the game.
Yeah, yep.
Here with Coach Lawler. And I guess you're back to being a coach, aren't you?
Well, yeah, they talked me into helping again, so I'm not the head coach, but I'm back coaching again. So.
Well, you coach a whole lot of people, because I've been going to some I8FA meetings, and you're the head man at those things. You're the coach of that deal.
Yeah, I
and
guess.
Those meetings, you never stop being a head coach.
No, it's kind of in you once it's in you. So
President of the Illinois 8-Man Football Association, and you guys just continue to grow.
Yeah, we are. We're up to 30 teams, and there's a couple more coming next year. And we're hoping to get a couple of teams that couldn't field the team back for next year. So, we might have 30, 32, 34 guys playing next year. So
the football is just getting better and better every year, too, it seems like.
Well, last year's championship game was great, I thought. And I loved it especially because everybody thinks 8-man football is like arena ball. Right. And what did we see? A 12 to 7 game.
Something like that, 12-8.
Yeah, a great game. And I'm a defensive guy anyway, so I loved it. Yeah, I loved it.
This 8-man thing is going to be here, and I think you guys have proven that with your association. The elephant in the room is IHSA going to take it over? That probably is down the road, but judging from the meetings that I've been to with you guys, not this year, obviously, and probably not going to be next year.
No, I don't. I honestly don't expect it for 2 or 3, maybe 4 years yet. Honestly, I thought we were closer. I think there's some things that they're looking at, wondering how it's going to affect how they do their championship weekend. Trying to include an 8-man game. That's one of the things. I think the big thing is the enrollment, as you've heard us talk about at the meetings that you've been to. I think that's the stickler. Where do they draw that line? Where do we draw that line? We've dropped it down to 325. We started out 400. I think we're close. Now we're seeing what I thought we would see. I'm not telling you that I know everything, but we're seeing roster sizes grow again. And that's good because kids are having success. They're not getting pounded week after week by bigger, stronger teams with 40, 50 guys in the roster. So now we're seeing roster size grow. We don't want to talk about restricting rosters. That as long as I'm president, that won't happen. I want more kids to play football. So that won't happen. And I don't think the IHSA wants that either. But somewhere we got to find where is it fair and where it isn't fair anymore. So.
I mean, you're a long ways from being big enough for 2 classes, but the enrollment deal is kind of where that is, right? I mean, that's the reason why you keep that enrollment, so everybody that's in your group is ideally competitive.
Yeah, we kind of grandfathered in a couple of bigger schools, but I'll be honest, Dwayne, I've had schools as large as 700 enrollment ask about 8-man football. Now, you and I both know that's not why we started this.
Right.
We started this to save schools of 110 kids like mine and West Prairie and things like that. We didn't start it. I understand where they're coming from. They have a hard time getting kids out, 25, 30 kids out. But that's just not what this is about. It's about saving small town, small school Friday night lights.
Do you feel like now that 8-man football in Illinois has solidified itself and people are recognizing it more now?
Oh, I sure do. Yeah, I think I've told you many times. I had some good friends say, "Are you crazy? What are you doing this for?" And I said, "Because we have to. Right. We have to." I mean, we had a pretty good tradition. We had an 11-year run straight in the playoffs, making it to quarterfinals, second round, and I saw it coming. It's like we're just running out of kids. It's not just us. It's other schools, and you've seen the schools that are in this now. They were 1A consistent playoff teams, and that's what we've got playing 8-man now.
Right.
And that's why the ball's getting better too. So, yeah, it's coming. And has it changed the 11-man 1A and 2A? Sure has, which we knew was going to happen. It's going to change it a little more too. So I think that's where we got to figure out, okay, where does this really lie before the IHSA takes it over? And honestly, I hope people think we're doing a pretty good job running it. I think we are. Everybody seems pretty happy. So, we'll see. Tonight we're going to crown a champion. Both of these schools and their kids, if you went down those locker rooms right now and asked them if they knew a difference what they were playing for, they ain't going to care when they hoist that trophy up.
Now, a couple of coaches are going to be here tonight. We had one on a pregame show, Coach Elder from Ridgewood. Coach Unruh's on the sideline. And Jim Unruh was from Carthage, years, and multiple title champion.
Yep.
he loves 8-man.
Yeah.
I mean, this game is something that when you get to be a part of it, it feels like even the most successful and ingrained coaches like yourself realize it's really good football.
It's fun. I know when I first started, we started morphing to it a little bit with our JV squad because I knew it was going to happen, or I was going to have to make it happen, or we were going to have to do something different. It's fun because even for an old coach that's been around a long time, coached a lot of football, you're learning all over again. You know, so this defensive thing, I still don't have it. Ted Alston's probably the guy that's got it figured out the best. Their defense.
You showed that last year.
Oh man, their defense is stout year in, year out. But you know, it's fun. It's been fun. It's kind of new. Coach, my advice for a coach that was a little scared of it is don't embrace it. You know, embrace it and try to figure it out. You know, I'd see Pat and his dad John down here. They've been at every one. You know, and I mean, John's the granddaddy, and this was Pat's first year coaching. So, you know, I said he'd be a good interview to see how he felt about it. You know, and there again, very successful coach. So.
Well, thanks for talking to us here before the game, for halftime. I know you're busy, got a lot of stuff going on.
Yep. We
appreciate it. Congrats on a great evening, night, even though it's a little chilly. Congrats on putting a great program together. It's going to be fun, and I appreciate being a part of it.
Well, I appreciate having you. I mean, you guys have been great for us, and we hope this continues. And I want to thank Monmouth College, too. They've been a great partner in this for as many years as we've been doing it. Great partner. You know, I got to know the coaches and that when my son played ball down here back 2011, 2012, and it's been a good fit for us. So hopefully we can keep it going for a while.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We'll be back with some stats and second half action in just a few minutes.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And we are back. It's no longer the second quarter.
Might need to change it.
The third quarter. Well, it's going to be the third quarter whenever they put the ball in play anyway.
So you changed it too quick.
I was ahead of the game.
Very unprofessional.
That's it's not very often that I'm ahead of the game, is it? Buchan with it. Lukoviak back in the game with 3 fouls. I would imagine they'll take it right at her. She throws across, attempts to get it to Gray. Gray can't hold on to it. It's going to go back the other way. Weber on the dribble. And it's thrown out of bounds.
Referee fell face first trying to get away out of the basketball.
He was doing a tiptoe act to try to avoid that one. A little matrix action. Inbounded to Lukoviak. She goes back. Weber going to cut her off. Goes back to Gray. Gray gets the miss. I thought it was going to go in. That was a great look. Great pass by Lukoviak. 20-17. Cardinals lead the Tigers. 1.5 games left. 3 halves of basketball left. A little less than that, actually. Weber. Cardinals trailed 11-2. They lead 20-17 now. Weber loses the ball, gets it back, and gets the layup.
Lead scorer so far this game with 11. It's going to be a blocking foul.
Block on Weber.
So her second, team first.
21, Anna Weber picks up the Cardinal foul. It's her second, team first.
Fortin's going to drive, dumps it out to Gray. Gray's shot is up and in. Frazee to Morley. Weber up top to Smith. Cutting to Derrick, who can't hold on to the pass. It was a little behind her, but just like in football, you got to watch it into your hands, right? She took her eyes off of it. Buchan nearly throws it behind Fortin. Fortin gets a shot, and Smith is going to pick up the foul, I believe. It is Smith.
Her first.
Team second.
J.C. Smith, 13.
Fortin at the free throw line to shoot 2. 6:26 to go in the third quarter. First one is good.
Annabelle Fortin is at the line for Illini Bluffs.
One possession game again. And Lukoviak had it, lost it. Fortin gets it, throws it. Fortin gets it back. Count it. Was that a bank shot from the baseline?
I think so.
That banked in, didn't it? That was like a Pistol Pete Maravich kind of shot right there. Derrick, Frazee, Smith, 3, top of the key. Off, no good. Weber, nope, Derrick with the rebound. And the putback gives her team the lead again, 24-22, after it was tied momentarily. Lukoviak to the rim. Her shot's off, no good. And there's a pile of players on the floor down there. Lukoviak's the last one to get up. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Pleasant Plains ball. I will point out, Lukoviak probably deserved the rest after those 3 fouls. She did not sit down at all in the game this morning. Played the entire way. Morley to inbound.
High pass to Derrick. Defense was just there enough by Lemmerman.
One of the young lady trying to get across the back nearly got ran into by the official or vice versa. Buchan brings it up for the Tigers. 5:32 to go in the third quarter. That's Robertson. 3 on the way, Fortin. Soft, no good. Rebound to Robertson. She could have put that back up. She had position to do it. Now Fortin's going to force another one up. It's off, no good. Weber with the rebound. Frazee will bring it up with 5:10 remaining. She down courts, passes it to Smith. Weber, near side Frazee, and good ball movement. Down low to Megan Derrick. She's fouled with the back of Limmerman. Limmerman got the foul. It wasn't even facing Megan Derrick.
Lemmerman got her third.
Team's third.
Team's first.
Oh, wrong team.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, then why'd you put it?
I don't know.
First one goes in from Derrick. That is
25-22. A couple subs coming in.
I don't know if it's just that I'm noticing it today, but it seems like a lot of these tournaments, free throws have such a high arc that really land perfect.
It's all about the arc.
Yeah. That's why I was bad at basketball. I couldn't figure that out at all.
You're a straight line kind of guy.
Yep. That's why I was only good at boxing out and fouling.
Well, you got to be good at something.
Exactly. I was the mauler. If we needed fouls, I was sent in. I had 5 of them to give.
What do they call the fighter in hockey?
The goon.
Yeah, you were the goon. Except you never got in a fight. Did you?
Never in games, no.
Limmerman on the dribble. Morley picks her up. Lukoviak now drives, throws up the runner. It's good. The scoop shot. Good for Lukoviak, and it's back to a 1-point game, 25-24. Weber, 3, corner, good.
3 from Anna Weber.
Just add to that stat line.
She's having a game.
Oh, yeah.
Limmerman picks up the dribble. Back door to Lukoviak, and she'll get the layup to fall. Shot by Smith, off no good. Lukowiak with the rebound. 28-26. Scoreboard doesn't show it, but that's what it is. There we go. Limmerman lays up one off.
And it landed on her back and went out, so it will be.
That's just bad luck.
Leach and Sienna Hadley back in.
.320 to go in the third quarter. Hadley comes up top. Morley. 3:10. Frazee on the count. Bailey Leach. Megan Derrick loses it. Gets back. Morley. Hadley, baseline jumper. Good.
Sienna Hadley.
30-26. Cardinals with the lead.
And
count it, and a foul. Is that Fortin or Lukowiak?
Lukowiak.
Megan
And
Derrick.
that
gets
is
the
Derrick.
foul.
That is her fourth. Team third.
Megan Derrick, that's her fourth. Team third.
So probably see the last of Derrick for most of the game.
Yeah, for a while anyway. Lukowiak a chance to cut it to a 1-point game. Again. And she does. Morley. Leach. 2:28 remaining. Hadley on the dribble. Gives it to Burke. Burke. Little sidestep left. Shot. No good. Rebound to Limmerman. Outlets it to Fortin. Fortin's going to go down. Leach is there. I'm going to say no shot. It's on the floor.
So it'll be her first, team fourth.
Leach does pick up the foul.
Timeout. Pleasant Plains.
Pleasant Plains wants a timeout. It is a full timeout. Unofficially leave them with 3. We'll take a break and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH right after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back. 2:14 to go in quarter number 3. It's a 1-point game, 30-29, and Bluffs has the ball. As we work through the next to last game of the tournament, the final game will have Alleman against Illini West. Well, I haven't seen Alleman here since this morning. Are they? I see some fans here, but I haven't seen the girls here. Have you seen the girls here?
I have not.
Inbound to Lukowiak. Jumper. Man, she got hammered
fouled
by Morley. She'll be at the free throw line. 2:12 remaining in the third quarter. Pleasant Plains is working up the old fouls here. They did the same thing in the first quarter and then turned things around in the second quarter. Lukowiak missed the first.
Guess you could say things have gotten to a boiling point in the third quarter.
Oh, she missed them both. You don't see that very often from Lukowiak. Saved in bounds. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's hope she's okay. Leach went down very awkwardly. Lukowiak helps her up. She just gets up, looks none the worse for wear, but man, that looked like it could have been ugly. 2:07 remaining in the third quarter. Weber with the steal. And Leach is going to, or Limmerman's going to get called for the foul.
is Lemmerman's fourth, team second.
Oh, they're racking them up. Frazee. Weber. Morley. Pick and roll. Wasn't there. Frazee. Overside to Hadley. Leach up top Morley. Weber's going to try the three. It's long. On the floor. Frazee goes to get it. They fight over it. She took about 6 steps while she was holding on to that ball, fighting with people. She ripped it away from one person, got tied up by another. Morley to inbound. It has been a long 48 hours. Actually, just over 24-36. Leach had it knocked away by Fortin. She goes back to pick it up. Pushes it back the other way. Bounces it to Weber. Weber to the rack, and she gets hammered.
2 shots upcoming for Weber. That one was called on Cruitt. Her second, team third.
It's Hadley, wasn't it? No, Hadley's on the wrong team. Never mind. Yeah, forget it. I think I just.
And even then, that was the wrong number.
Quiet.
Dwayne has left. So first shot. That one will fall out. 30-29 your score. Press now upcoming for the Cardinals. Koviak with it. Trying to find some offensively, but a lot of just standing around waiting. 1 minute remaining. Swings it over to Lukoviak. Looks to drive baseline. Swinging around. Back up top. Now Davis. Almost tips that one. Turns around, and it will be a offensive foul. This one will be on Cruitt, her third, team fourth. 35 seconds remaining as the Cardinals will get the ball. Back around to Weber. .17 seconds remaining as they wait for their play. Back up top to Free. 5 seconds for Frazee. Gets a screen, gets to the corner, has to pass out. 1 second left, and she's down on the ground. Ball is out, and that will be the end of the third quarter. 29-30 your score. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Well, welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Fourth quarter action here at Macomb Bombers Stadium. That one will fall.
Oh, the Koviak with the baskets. Oh, my goodness. It's 31-30. Make that
No, it's not.
32-31. Coach Oral just walked up and wiped Kitty's glasses with his wet finger.
Who made that three?
I don't know who made the last two.
Perfect. Weber with it.
It's that kind of day. Weber fouled.
It's the foul.
It's Lakoviak.
Her fourth. So now we got Lukoviak, Lemmerman, and Derek with 4.
No, they've got her for 3 on the scoreboard.
Who?
Lakoviak. I think that's her
That's very false. Scoreboard is very wrong.
Fake news. Fake news.
That one will fall.
Trump said fake news. What's Facebook said?
And that one will go out of bounds.
Facebook calls it false, not fake
I
news.
think misinformation. I have no
Something
idea.
like that. I don't either.
I mean, I've got a life. I don't use Facebook anymore.
You do too.
I don't use Facebook. Hey, you texted me 2 years ago to start this thing on Facebook, and you had to
never
track down
answered,
my
yeah.
parents because I didn't have Facebook. I never looked at it.
And what's really funny is I still had your phone number. I didn't realize I still had it until you gave it to me. Until your parents gave it to me. Here's a shot Hadley off. No good. Limmerman with it. Her team trailing by 3.
Got a little too
far under the basket.
Yeah.
6:28 remaining.
Fighting through.
Frazie's
Whoa.
just through Buchan. Rebound by Pruitt. And off the hands of Davis, it goes out of bounds. Possession to the Cardinals. 6:11 remaining. Hadley takes a seat. That actually is Hadley taking a seat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it right that time.
6:05 remaining. Swing around. And
Buchan, she stole it and then knew she had to save it. Problem was she put her foot down to turn to throw, and her foot was the one she put down was the one that was out of bounds. Smith trying to get it in, still sitting with it on her hip. That's a long 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Morley back to Smith. Smith for jumpers, good.
It worked out.
Just as they planned it, 36-31. It was a 31-30 game. Tigers, and now it's a 6-0 run for the Cardinals to kind of solidify themselves back in the top spot here. And Limmerman drives, throws it up again. That time can't get it to fall. Smith with the rebound. 5:33 remaining. Morley. Morley again. Give and go with Smith, and she got
be fouled.
And we're going to find out if that was 4 or 5 on Lakoviak. Because that's on Lakoviak.
It's 5. It's got to be 5.
Nope, they said it's 4. They must have changed a foul in there somewhere.
They must have.
Because when she went out in the second
Because
quarters,
it was 3.
they said it was 3 on the scoreboard.
Misses.
Megan Derrick back in the game, misses the layup. 5:04 remaining. 5-point lead for the Cardinals still. Lakoviak's going to drive with 4 fouls, and she's going to be fouled by Frazee, I do believe.
Indeed. Her second, team 6th.
Both teams have 6 fouls. Both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way.
Both teams have 6 fouls. Wow, I must have been miscounting. There we go.
Fortin to inbound. 4:58 to go. And they're giving them every ounce of the 5 seconds, aren't they? And right to the hoop goes Eaton. And it's back to a 3-point game, 36-33, a one-possession game. Up top, Weber, pump fake, drive, spins, and travels.
It is, yep. 4:35 remaining here, 3-point game.
You might have big feet, but you don't have that big of feet. She thought she kept her toe down. Her toe would have had to, her foot would have had to been 1.5 feet long to keep her toe down there. Away from the ball, timeout.
Timeout
Charge
taken.
to Illini Bluffs. A 30-second timeout. Unofficially, that's 3 timeouts apiece left. This game being brought to you by the Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street in Macomb, serving soup, salad, sandwiches, homemade desserts, Blue Bunny ice cream, and have a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day, and they have free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com. Call 837-6700 for your takeout. And Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's original local sports bar. Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WAU games and all the TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street. And it goes off of Buchan out of bounds. Possession to the Cardinals. I want to say congratulations to Camp Point Central, the Panthers. They get a big 44-8 win over Ridgeview today. And they are going to the state championship game this Friday, or this coming Friday, day after Thanksgiving, in Champaign. So congratulations to the Panthers and Dustin Griffin, one of the assistants or volunteer assistant coaches. Congratulations to those guys. Hopefully they can bring home a championship to West Central Illinois. This game also being brought to you by Tom Conklin State Farm, face-to-face, over the phone, by email, or by text. You choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm, Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get a quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. 4:14 remaining. It's a 3-point game. Cardinals with the ball and the lead. Smith threw it away as Derrick had already cut to the basket when she threw it. And a chance to cut to one or tie it here for the Tigers. It is really cold sitting here. I don't know what changed about today, but earlier compared to now. But Buchan, runner, off no good. Megan Derrick with the rebound. Had it knocked away. Frazee come up with it. Bukowiak's got to be smart. She's playing with 4 fouls. Maybe 5 fouls, we think. But
So is Leverman and Derrick. Derrick not in there, however. Don't think. Oh, yeah, she is.
All 3 of the 4 foul department is playing at the moment. Of course, it is 3:20. You have to. Frazee to the hoop, and the basket is good. Five-point lead for the Cardinals. Limmerman looks at the 3, doesn't take it, tries to go down to Gray, throws it away. Nice stop. Wasn't really an opportunity for a good look at that pass there. And she overthrew Gray. Frazee will walk it up. No hurry here for the Cardinals. Under 3 minutes to go, leading by 5. Well, Morley had it tipped away, got it back, and gets the bucket. Tegan Morley for the Cardinals opens up a 7-point lead. Playing a 1-3-1, the Cardinals are. They've went to a 1-3-1 defensively. 3 on the way by Fortin, no good. And foul called on Weber. Weber's going to pick up the foul. Weber's going to pick up the foul. Bukowiak at the free throw line. 1 in bonus. First one's good. Kenny, these are huge free throws if they want to have a chance to win this game. They got to take advantage of every opportunity at the charity stripe with the clock stopped.
That one will go out, rebounded, and jump.
Another jump ball.
It's very inconsistent timing on some of the jump balls. You know, you see something like that where she had to tug 4 or 5 times for that call, and the other times when it's just 2 people touch it and then they instantly call it. I don't get of all things how jump balls can be that different. Over and across to Frazee, excuse me.
Still a 6-point game, 40-34, 2:10 remaining. Bailey Leach, Tegan Morley. Limmerman tried to sneak in behind and knock it away. Megan Derrick. Weber far side now. Morley. 145.
That's her 5th. That's her 5th.
Limmerman will foul out.
And that is to the bonus.
Eaton comes in for her. Bailey Leach, good. Chance to make it a 3-possession game here. I guess it already is. It's 7 points already. Good as well again, and it's 42-34, 8-point lead for the Cardinals with 1:40 to go in the basketball game.
It'll be stolen away by Leach.
4 corners, you hear Coach saying.
Spread out the floor, waste some time. Saw this was the ending play of the last game. They're just going to dribble and pass, dribble and pass. In that game, Frazee just sat there dribbling. It looked like she was running a mile, just up and around in circles.
Timeout on the floor charged to Pleasant Plains. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining. 32nd timeout. This game being brought to you by M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles for everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop in and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street in Bushnell, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web. www.m.B.Furniture Inc. That's INC.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. And Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there is limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Frazee got hit in the eye. So she got hit hard enough to need a timeout, but not hard enough to draw a foul.
Hey, man.
Oh, goodness.
Right
105.
behind, trying to get towards. And there's the travel.
57.3 seconds remain. Eaton has it swiped away by Morley. Megan Derrick. Knocked out of bounds by Fortin. Possession stays with Pleasant Plains. 39.1 seconds remaining. And a foul.
Looks like maybe 12. Nope. It'll be on Fortin, her second, team 8th.
Frazee at the free throw line shooting a 1 a bonus with exactly 30 seconds. 30.0 seconds remaining. First free throw is good. Make it a 9-point lead, 43-34. Second one is good as well. 10-point game. 3 on the way. Bounces off, no good. Out to Lukoviak. She'll put up a 3. It's off, no good. She'll track down the long rebound. 13 seconds. Eaton for 3. It's short. And it'll be Cardinals basketball.
10 seconds left. It's likely this will be the final here, 44-34.
And there it is. Buzzer sounds. 44-34. It was 40-30 in the last game, a 10-point win. Bombers dropped the game. This is a 44-34, another 10-point win. How odd would it be if the next game's a 10-point game too?
We'll have the announcement of the all-tournament teams.
We will present medallions for the all-tournament team for the participants in Illini Bluffs and the Pleasant Plains contest. On the first team, from Illini Bluffs, Lily Lukoviak.
Lukoviak might be the best player at the tournament, folks.
And on the second team, from Pleasant Plains, Megan Derrick. Congratulations to those two individuals on their all.
So it is Lily Lukoviak on the first team and Megan Derrick on the second team for Pleasant Plains.
We have one contest remaining.
One tournament game remaining. Game number 15 is about 15 minutes away, and that will be Alleman and Illini West. Looks like they're going to get ready to go here just as quickly as they can. We had told Coach Belleville he could come up and talk if he wants to. We'll see if he comes up. Looks like he's going to go to the locker room, so they're going to start this clock pretty quick. So we'll just go ahead and take a break. If he's here, we'll get him on at the start of the next game. Thanks for joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, 44-34. Pleasant Plains gets the win over Illini Bluffs. The final game of the day, Illini West and Alleman, coming up in just a few minutes on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll be back.